Welcome back, everyone, to Pentakill Season 4 Playoffs Quarterfinals Series 2, aka Round 1. This will be Game 3 between the Voidwalkers and the Demacian Justiciars. Voidwalkers had taken a loss in Game 2 and therefore have chosen to be the blue side once again. I am Depression Main, the Commissioner of the League, joined with Shah the Twin, IBD, Sebrig, and Aura, one of our lovely casters. They're going to be casting this one. Guys, let's talk draft.
All
Who-
right.
Who let Alawi through?
Yeah, who let
Who
Alawi?
allowed? Who allowed it?
I want to talk to Mario right now.
Who allowed it? Who allowed it?
Who allowed it?
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Kiana getting through too. That's 2 comfort picks on the side of Voidwalker.
Alawi's a tough lane for Yorick. No matter how you bend the rules and change summoners and masteries and runes around, it's a tough lane.
You mean into Yorick?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Into
for
Yorick.
sure. Honestly, my takeaway from this draft, it's so interesting because Voidwalkers, first round, all comfort. You got Rakan, Alawi, Kiana, but I will say I really like the response out of the Justiciars. The Tristana Nautilus popped off last game. They're rolling with it, got the energy, lock it in first and second pick. They see the Alawi come out and then respond with the Yorick. So already, I think they're set up with strong lane top, strong lane bot, and then you see they focus Rooster in second round. He picks up Heimerdinger, which I don't know too much about that mid matchup, but I'm not sure it's really going to favor one side or the other. I think Heimerdinger arguably a stronger champion right now, but just in terms of the matchup, it seems like kind of a wash to me.
Yeah,
But then
it
the
definitely feels
response,
a little out of place here.
yeah, and the response with the Rammus after seeing the Kiana too, she's like, if she gets taunted, she's useless. So honestly, really like the draft out of the Justiciars. That being said, we've seen all of these players on Voidwalkers. With the exception of Heimerdinger, I'm not sure I've seen Rooster on Heimerdinger yet. But we've seen them pop off on these picks, and it's comfortable for them. So a little bit of a clash of two styles here.
Definitely liking it though. Definitely liking it.
And you know what? Unless you guys have any other opening remarks, I'd say let's just hop into the game and get it going.
Yeah, I want to see this game.
I'm definitely excited to get right into the game.
I'm also excited to see Perlers on the Rammus here. I haven't seen too much Rammus this season. Not enough Rammus.
Yeah, he definitely. I think most people would say he's not super strong right now, but I mean, if DJ gets ahead, he's got a ton of engage. He's got the taunt for lockdown, either for Vayne or Kiana, great targets, and with Tristana Nautilus to be able to follow up on a good Rammus engage, I think their team fight looks really good out of DJ too.
Do we see a level 1 cheese here?
I believe they might go for a level 1 invade on DJ's side. They do have the tools to do it, but it looks like it's just going to get matched out with wards. Nope, it doesn't look like they're going to go for anything heavy. It's just going to be a 4-point on both sides.
Yeah, worth mentioning, Alawi level 1 into Yorick. Alawi's level 1 is pretty weak. Yorick level 1, weak too, but I think Alawi's is probably even more egregious if she's not able to get a tentacle spawn in the right spot. Like the lane starting in that middle territory like there is not ideal for her. And it looks like Mario's already positioning to be able to probably play that level 1 really aggressively. I don't know how experienced he is on Yorick. I've never seen him play it, but who knows?
He's definitely been practicing it in their normal games. He's been...
Oh, and I would have to imagine it was exactly for this game that he was practicing.
I would have to believe it was for this game. Good,
right.
semi-good leash coming out of the bot lane.
Looks like Blackfish does have his tentacles set up. I like that he waited by the tower to make sure they were set up so he'd let the wave push in. Ooh,
Coming out from Squirtle,
very
missing.
close.
Top lane gets the shove here. Takes a Q though for trade. Obamacare's got to be careful not to eat too many of those. And his wave is in an egregious spot too. He needs to
Yeah.
get this under.
It's really, yeah. So much of this lane really depends on if Yorick can get that crash off. He should have the tools to do it. Hitting that E there is going to help a lot. If he can bully Alawi out.
He's definitely
Alawi
taking
really-
a lot of time killing the tentacles.
Mm-hmm.
He
Yep,
gets
and
the
that
push
crash is
under.
pretty big.
Beautiful.
Nice job on Ghostwalker taking out those turrets of Heimers.
Yeah, he definitely needs to keep those turrets under control. If that man ever gets 3 turrets, you are not walking out from underneath your tower.
It does look like... Oh, no.
That's
The
a
first hook
ballsy hook.
going wide.
That's a ballsy hook.
It's definitely... I thought something was going to happen, but nothing too fancy.
So in the bot lane, Squirtle should definitely be looking to counter engage off the Rakan. When Rakan goes in and you Q his W, you cancel Rakan's W.
Ghostwalker taking a lot of harass here in the mid lane. Rammus going for the invade on 9 Rain.
Obamacare
Oh,
ooh, does get it smited away, unfortunately.
does look like Goosebumps with the hook.
Oh,
Unfortunately, there is no follow-up.
they might be fighting for this top scuttle here. Their clears are a little slow from both junglers.
Yeah, it looks like Rooster can't quite... Okay, the root going to buy some time. I feel like they're going to have to give that up. I don't think Alawi
Yeah,
can...
Obamacare is out of mana here.
He's got a little bit. He's coming back quite quickly, actually.
Actually, if Blackfish can freeze here, keep the wave in between those 2 tentacles.
Yeah, he hits these last couple minions. Yup, it's gonna freeze right here. It's in a terrible spot. 9 Rain's gonna come right top.
Yeah, Yorick out of mana, Blackfish still with corrupting potion charges.
I feel like he just
does
takes
have
the
a
back
potion,
here.
but yeah, I would take the back if I was Yorick here.
Honestly, that's an L. I would just take the L, get a reset, and come back with item advantage. If you come back with item advantage, you
9
take
Rain's
that.
positioning. He's going for it.
Yup, there it is. There's the top gank. Obamacare
Oh,
holding
man.
on to
Good
his
night,
board.
Obama.
Oh, this is... We were talking about this before the cast started. This was the exact scenario that Mario needed to avoid.
Yup. Obamacare needs to be putting down that ward earlier. We know, like, they're posturing topside from Scuttle.
Yeah. Yeah, that was rough. You could tell he was feeling good about how the beginning stages of that lane went and really wanted to get that crash off. But without Rammus to back you up there, you just cannot afford to do it. Voidwalkers, they are known for punishing top lane, and they do pull it off. Granted, he does have TP, and the lane isn't screwed for him right now, so he'll be okay, but it does put Alawi out to an early lead.
I'm kind of confused on the Rammus pathing. Never
Yeah,
does.
I'm
never
really
does
not a fan
cards.
of Pearl Ursa's pathing here because there's a lot of jungle camps left open and really not a whole lot being done here on the map. It just looks like a little weak macro here, that's all.
Yeah. They might go again.
Yup, it's gonna
Blackfish
be a
has-
repeat. He's
Here he
still
comes.
holding on to a ward.
Oh, he took too much harass there.
This is
That is
not
unfortunate.
Level
goes
6
down.
though.
Yeah, I
He
think he
does.
popped the
There,
ball a
she
little
doesn't
too
get out of
early.
here. Unfortunate. Little late on
Oh,
the
and
flash.
burns the flash too.
Yeah, that's not it. Man's holding on to a whole ward. I don't understand why.
That's hard. That's just rough.
It's 2 games now.
The I will say bot lane applying a lot of pressure, but again, like you guys were saying, Rammus is down there kind of like she wants to make something happen, but with
it's not getting
Tristana
done.
shoving the lane out. Yeah. It
Yeah.
looks like they're maybe trying to kind of they're probably seeing everything going on top side and saying, "Hey, we need to make something happen bot."
That's
Okay.
a flash out of Vayne.
Ooh, no.
Kiana coming down, pink warding try. This is a
Did they not
free
see
gank.
it? Did they not
No,
see
they
it?
don't
Oh
see it.
no!
They don't
Oh
see it.
no! There's the
Exhaust on
exhaust on abstract.
Flash cleanse.
Oh wow!
But abstract W's right into the Kiana ult. No good. This game is going terribly early.
Yeah, and honestly, man, again, DJ's draft looked really good, but you always got to be careful giving these players their comfort champs.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we may have said that Yorick beats Alawi, but that doesn't... It's not always the case.
Jungle pressure.
Yeah, I mean, it came down not to the trading so much as the wave management and then jungle pathing. Okay, we got a taunt.
The taunt missed it. Taunt didn't even come
Colors
out.
has taken a lot of harass there.
Ooh, Kiana going definitely on the tower. 2 tower shots and Syndra is dead. Kiana
man.
with that
Yeah,
first
Kiana's
strike
lost.
is potent.
Yeah, once Kiana hits level 6 and like gets that first boost of lethality, she has a ton of damage. And 9 Rain picking his targets well. 4 assists on the board already. And you know that that early lethality item, a hook under the turret.
It's a pretty good hook.
Great Rakan knockup.
Wow! No.
Abstract still putting the damage out.
This
What's
Vayne
he
really
doing?
doing out the... Oh, man.
Wow! Yeah,
Big trade bot lane.
I feel as if Vayne could have ulted there.
I think she was level 5 while the fight was happening.
Maybe. I wasn't really paying attention to it.
I think
but
Vayne leveled up right after the fight.
would have been a really good ult to go in on if she was 6.
So
yeah, it's becoming even harder and harder to destroy these Heimerdinger towers.
Yeah, I think there was a change. I think Syndra used to be able to just blast them, but I think there was a change that happened. I think it was a while ago, and Heimer's turrets are a lot more robust now. I think this used to be a pretty good counter into Heimer, but not so much anymore. Oh, the ult
coming out
from
as Zubaba. That was a good
Wow.
flash. I like that.
Man, and you love to see it. Game 3, everything on the line,
Oh,
and he
no.
just pulls it out.
Oh, Ignite coming down, barrier coming out of Rooster,
Ooh.
and the camera changes. I love
Oh, man.
the flash WR coming out of Sir Blackfish. Kiana mid, did we not get the kill here? No, we do not. Tower plate goes over to top and mid.
Yeah, it's a very one-sided affair so far. And you know what?
Almost all 5 plates in the top lane at 10 minutes.
And the hard part is, Kiana is going to get that Umbral Glaive. And
there's just going to be no vision on the side of DJ.
yeah, if he just hangs out on the side of the map that Alawi's on, there's no way anyone can walk into that side of the jungle. They're going to be blind and outgunned by this early gold lead.
I agree. I'm not looking at hook. I mean, their bot lane's behind, so fishing for those hooks is definitely not it right now. I think you just need to give Tristana a little more time. If you can give Tristana to
right
Kraken
now,
Slayer,
this is not good for Perler, so she needs to
no,
get out of
this
there.
is terrible.
That's really
That
bad
pink ward is
positioning there.
definitely not yours.
I would say, honestly, she should have came over from around the other side and tried to get vision off of the red buff first.
Man, look at the item diff across the board.
Yeah.
You've got the completed mythic top lane versus just the
Serrated Dirk.
serrated dirt.
Wait,
You
why?
have
why
a
I'm not
completed
liking the
Umbral Glaive.
Eclipse.
I'm not a fan of Serrated Dirk first on Yorick.
I'm not a fan of the Eclipse on Yorick. I'm really not.
That's
liking
really strange.
Oh my gosh, a
God.
huge
ult
ult.
from 9 Rain.
Zubaba
Wow.
following up Kuchi on the
With
bot
Rakan-
side.
on the
Oh
random.
wow! And
Yeah.
they just fall one by one. Abstract
man.
has managed to escape.
Ooh, gold.
They will
difference.
secure this is the
3,000.
first dragon of the game. 11 minutes, 30 seconds.
3,000 in the jungle, 2,000 300.
Yeah,
in the
this
top
is
lane.
what? Yeah, 7,000
1,000
gold
on
lead.
both bot and support. That's a those are massive gold leads.
Look, this game looks pretty unwinnable.
Yeah, this.
But you know,
looks
it's
doomed.
game 3. This is potentially your last game of the season. Last game in playoffs. DJ had a great showing in game 2. I want to see them get something on the board. See if they can get a little bit of momentum back.
I
Okay.
definitely like this hook on a Heimerdinger, but no one to follow up. Ooh. That was nasty. I don't even know what he just did there. Man, just face rolled his keyboard.
No.
All coming out from
He's
Malawi.
still. Oh,
Now
is he gonna die
Obamacare-
from that? Oh no.
Obamacare has to play a whole mini game
Oh.
now.
Yeah,
That
that's one of
Heimer
those.
mid was. That's just oppressive. What do you do against that? Throw out the stun and then he puts out more turrets.
Early game, if you get rid of his turrets, I think you don't have a problem. But at this point,
I mean, but
since
you're
he was
looking at a
left alone-
Heimerdinger that's 2-0 and 3 now.
Yeah, he was left alone. I mean, it's kind of.
Easy. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's hard.
Yeah, and then I'm not seeing that. Oh no! Oh, it went all
Oh,
the way
he's-
back to the base.
That just feels bad.
I feel like the way that DJ will come back into this game is if they can somehow set up pockets of vision around mid and their jungle and make picks between both of them. Because you're definitely not winning the top lane and you're not getting your hands on the Vayne either.
Collapse on red buff here, I think. Goodbye, Pearl Ursa.
Oh, and Zubaba
No.
gets the red.
Baba
There it is.
All,
That's just unfortunate.
they are just all over her.
And there's nothing York can do.
This game is spiraled out of control. There's nothing I think they can do to slow this down at this point.
Yeah,
I mean, we're looking at 4-0 in top lane, 2-0 and 7 in the jungle, 2-0 and 3 in the mid lane, 3-0 and 1 bot, and 1-0 and 5 support.
Oh, that was a great combo. Can
Yeah.
they get out? Yeah, it was an aggressive play and a good response to move by
Oh, man.
DJ, but they don't have the damage. They're so behind. It was a great collapse to back up the York in top lane, but man, the gold diff making it so difficult at this point.
11,000 at 15 minutes.
I mean, it's literally a 10,000 gold difference right now.
Yeah, I mean, this might be the largest
Oh no!
gold
Rooster
lead
getting
per
caught
minute.
out right here. Oh
Rooster's
wow, that
fine.
damage!
He's got
Heimer
stopwatch.
just barriers and walks away. Wait, he's going back in?
Stopwatch for the Syndra ult. Not bad, not bad. Not even Tristana can kill the towers without taking damage. It's bad. That Leandri's about to put in work, and Vayne getting some solo farm down bot lane.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
And you know, with a game like this, hey, maybe there is some time to talk about. We could talk about how bad it is for DJ, but also on the side of Voidwalkers,
How good it is.
you got to
how
be
well they
feeling.
played.
You got to be feeling good. Everything, they got their comfort picks. DJ had a good response draft. Honestly, that it looked really good for them, but they executed really well across the board, and I mean, they got to be feeling good right now. They're thinking, all right, we're wrapping it up. We're going on to semis.
Yeah,
so
everyone's,
we'll see if they
everyone
can
with
close it.
perfect KDAs. I wonder if they can keep this. Does Sir Blackfish die here? This is
Oh
3v1.
no!
This is 3v1. This all
They're all
coming
one
out.
way. They're spacing from
Yep,
the ult.
good
No,
job.
they're
They
they're
spaced the
playing it
ult.
right.
Syndra
Oh,
wow,
my
goodness.
to the tentacle. Now Sir Blackfish E's here. Yup.
Wait,
W.
wait, does Zubaba come in with
Zubaba
the save?
and the Gore
Oh,
Drinker.
that is incredible!
God damn.
It's disgusting. Holy moly. That champion
Wow.
went ahead. You can't do anything about it. You literally can't do anything about it. They even, like, Syndra stepped a little bit too close for that last tentacle whop, but, like, you can't blame him for thinking he was safe. He was so far away. You
Yeah,
don't
he
see the
was
hitboxes from those tentacles, so they can be kind of a surprise.
Yeah. And to think this all happened top lane because of one ward.
Yeah,
Left
I
arrow
think
going down.
I will say I gotta give both Blackfish and Nine Rain a little bit more credit there as well, because and like you know, a little bit of forgiveness to Mario, because that's such like he was put in a spot where even if he backs up, he loses as well. So
Yeah.
it was good team play, honestly. Good wave manipulation, and it's just and the Maiden's just gonna die, and now York, ugh.
It is not. This is not going so hot. That's 2 dragons at 17 minutes. 17 kills at 17 minutes. This is a bloody game with a 15,000 gold lead on blue side.
I want to see DJ get on the board here.
At least 1 kill. Let's look for 1 kill here.
Yeah, you have to
How-
hope
how-
that's
how did
where
they
their
do it?
comms are right
How do they
now.
pull this out?
So their best bet would probably be the Vayne at this point. Level 9 Vayne.
Yeah,
That's their
Nautilus
only
ult
bet.
on Vayne, followed up with Rammus taunt, something like that. You can kill her. She does have cleanse, but she can't cleanse everything. So you just got to be coordinated. And again, we saw some aggressive plays out of Nautilus, but there was no follow up. If they can get the follow up going, I think they can get themselves a kill on the board. Maybe even Kiana is a better target, to be honest, because no cleanse. So Nautilus, Rammus, Syndra R, maybe they can do it.
You might be right, but Kiana's a little too slippery for my liking.
Yeah, it is tough, but again, Nautilus R, well,
Abstract jumping out. Yep. Just walk away, Abstract. You can't fight 3 people, buddy.
One more grave.
man, and you can see why they felt good about taking that Rakan first pick. He has been ready to pull the trigger at every opportunity, and I mean, both offensively and playing defensively when DJ was pressuring them under turret. I think he's had an excellent game.
Does Subaba not flash W underneath the tower? I feel like they'd give up a kill, but they'd kill everyone too at the same time.
Looks like they're just keeping the pressure up. One thing I will say is it can be a little difficult to end games this early. That being said, Alawi just doesn't care that you're.
Oh yeah,
that's her
especially
turret.
with that hull breaker. That hull breaker is nasty.
Oof. Okay, we got some resets coming out of Voidwalkers.
A lot of gold
I-
to be spent.
They're probably gonna go straight to Rift Herald. I don't know the timer exactly, but it is spawning very soon.
Yeah, I think it's gonna despawn in the Baron in the
Oh,
next 20
oh yeah,
seconds. They might just insta Baron off spawn. They do have the damage for it with Vayne and Heimer.
Wait, did I miss? Did second Rift already go down?
Yeah, they dropped it mid lane, I believe.
Okay, man, I was just like, there's so much action going on, fighting. I didn't even realize. But that would be Baron spawning. And, I mean, they have a big enough gold lead, like. And again, with their vision control, Umbral Glaive, they got the sweepers up. You cannot walk into there.
Yeah, to think that the jungler has more vision score than the support does.
hmm Yeah, many of us here have been on the receiving end of the Voidwalker's snowball with Kiana with an Umbral Glaive.
Mythic coming out of the Rammus, but Baron's getting melted.
Yep, Heimer doing just disgusting amounts of damage to this Baron, and it's going to go
A lot
straight
of
over.
damage too.
Yeah, straight into the pockets of the Voidwalkers.
That's an extra 2,300 gold for the Voidwalkers. They're making the game a 17,000 gold lead.
That is insane.
Bounty
At
coming
20
back around.
minutes.
Yeah,
It hasn't even
17,000.
been that long.
Man, I
It's like-
honestly don't think I've ever seen a game so one-sided in Pentakill. Like,
I
you hate to say it, but
They took
It,
that
it's not even like
personally.
player skill or anything. It was just it spiraled out of control.
yeah, it was. I will say I think there was a lot of player skill expression here. Maybe not in
Yeah,
terms of
especially
like
on the
of
comfort
micro, but yeah,
In
getting
terms of macro,
they played around exactly. They knew where their champs were strong, knew where to
Oh.
press the advantage,
Oh,
and
he's
have
looking
just
for it.
snowballed it.
they're going for it.
Kiana using
Oh.
Zubaba.
Good.
Yeah.
Zubaba using Kiana to get over the wall. I like that.
The buffer on the hop from Abstract to escape an even more costly scenario, but that's 2 more kills. And I
And
wonder
the
if they
forfeit
even.
comes out.
Okay, it is the forfeit. Oh
It is.
man.
17,000, no, 16,900
Oh,
gold
they
lead
surrendered here.
at 22
Wow.
minutes.
And just like that, GG Voidwalkers going on to
Oh,
semifinals.
to think Voidwalkers almost had a perfect game.
Do you
If
guys
at-
want to talk MVPs here?
MVP?
I'm gonna say 9 rain here.
I'd have to go with Zubaba here, honestly.
I feel that 9 rain consistently maintaining correct pathing and having very good macro really showed here, and his jungle pressure I feel opened up Sir Blackfish and Rooster to really start to snowball their lead.
I definitely have to do. I mean, Nine Rain's a really good choice here. Zubaba have been following Nine Rain the entire half of the game.
Yeah, they really linked up well once they got rolling, and I mean, it was play after play out of both of them. I also got to give to Nine Rain. Again, being there at just the right time to break that top lane open, going back again, playing around the lane states well, good pathing, breaking open mid. Zubaba had some exceptional plays throughout the entire game, but I do think it was the jungle plays that really, I mean,
Now
broke the game wide open.
This whole series, who would you say the MVP was?
Whole series,
Yeah, for all 3 games, who would you say really showcased themselves?
I if we're talking about all 3 games as like a collaborative, it'd
Yeah,
definitely be Nine Rain. Nine Rain really
Yeah, I agree. 9
pulled the
rain.
trigger here. On
Yeah.
a lot of the games, really set the pace, set the tempo for the game. Really busted some games wide open.
I mean, honestly, everyone from Voidwalkers looked
Played
good
absolutely well.
Yeah,
this game.
I
throughout
agree.
this series. Roosty looking huge on the Swain, put up a great game on Heimerdinger as well. The bot lane out of Voidwalkers doing a ton of work. Big engages. Coochie getting the damage out. Man, they look good. I do also want to briefly talk about DJ here because this is the end of the season for them. And I mean, I'll be honest, I loved what I saw out of them in game 2. They
Yeah.
were aggressive, making plays. That's when DJ was fighting their way to get into playoffs. That was the DJ that we were wanting to see show up today. So I'm glad they were able to showcase that in game 2.
I definitely like game
It's a
2.
very good series. I'm glad we were able to see it get to game 3 here today. And a big thanks to everybody out here watching.
Yep. Thanks everyone for showing up. GG to both teams. Look forward to seeing Voidwalkers continue their run through playoffs. Demacy and Justiciars, we bid you farewell. It was a good series and a valiant effort. Later, everyone.
GG's.
GG's.